the newest, biggest battle wagon on any ocean in the world, and she belongs to the USA.
The USS Missouri proudly served her country with courage and valor. And it was on her noble deck the world witnessed the end of World War II.
We are gathered here, representatives of the major warring powers, to conclude a solemn agreement whereby peace may be restored.
With the outbreak of the Korean War in 1950, the Missouri, with her massive firepower, once again made her presence known. Following the war, the Mighty Mo headed for Bremerton, Washington, where she would rest for the next 3 decades. In 1984, the majestic Missouri was taken out of mothballs and towed to Long Beach, California. Here, she would undergo a most intensive high-tech makeover.
As of right now, we are officially at war with Iraq.
In the Gulf War, the Missouri, equipped with modern weaponry, displayed the power of her Tomahawk cruise missiles and legendary mighty guns. Marking the close of the battleship era, the Missouri was decommissioned for the final time in 1992. In the years that followed, it was decided that this great battleship should be preserved as a national memorial. The only question was, where? On May 4th, 1998, Secretary of the Navy John Dalton made it official. The Mighty Mo would be transferred to her permanent home, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and placed in the care of the USS Missouri Memorial Association.
The flotilla escorted the gallant warship around Diamond Head and into Waikiki. Hundreds of kayaks and sailboats, windsurfers and jet skiers, even sightseeing boats greeted the massive ship offshore.
I'm ecstatic that it's here right now, and especially when you can see it right out there. It's real. It's here in Hawaii now.
To celebrate the 53rd anniversary of the end of World War II, 100 USS Missouri crew members who witnessed the historic surrender in 1945 arrived at Pearl Harbor on September 2nd, 1998, joined by over 700 other World War II veterans and their families. More than 3,000 guests were present to commemorate the momentous event and honor the Mighty Mo. Nostalgia and pride of service filled the air.
What a great day. What a beautiful day. And an inspiring day to be alive on the decks of this historic and great ship, the Missouri. Our veterans of the war that certainly changed the world.
After a short speech by the general, he indicated that Premier Shigemitsu should come aboard and sign. As he sat down at the table, removed his top hat and his gloves, his aide next to him took some documents out of his briefcase he carried and pointed to where he should sign. He signed the first document. The second document he paused momentarily before signing. Finally he did, and I thought, thank God it's over. We're going home.
At this time, I would like to say those officers and sailors that are still on board the USS Arizona and all other servicemen and women that gave their lives for this beautiful country, may God rest your souls. I leave you with 2 words. We remember.
Let us pray that peace be now restored to the world, and that God will preserve it always. These proceedings are closed.
This may also be the last chance many of us will get to visit our ship. We are the last of a breed of sailor that has served our country since the War for Independence, the end of an era, that of the battleship sailor.
September 2nd, 1945, Sunday, 7 p.m. Dear son, this day has really been a big day for your old man. This day at 10:40 a.m. Tokyo time, signing of the peace treaty started, which was the end of World War II. I think my father would have been pleased that his letter was kept. He would have been surprised that 53 years later, it would become part of a commemorative ceremony on the USS Missouri.
In the shadow of this awesome war machine, which symbolizes the end of the greatest war ever fought in this world and the most destructive one, and also in the shadow of the Arizona Memorial that reminds us that constant vigilance is required always. Let us celebrate, but let us also remember.
As the mayor of the city and county of Honolulu, I tell you that I speak for every citizen on this island when I say we are honored that the Missouri has returned home.
We in Hawaii have much to be proud and thankful for. And as governor of this great state, I want to express our people's heartfelt thanks to the veterans of the Great Pacific War, living and dead, who have done so much for Hawaii, our nation, and the world.
My fellow Americans, my fellow veterans, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today we observe the 53rd anniversary of the signing of the surrender terms, signaling the end of World War II. The USS Missouri will remind generations to come that their ancestors rolled up their sleeves, gave their lives, shed their blood, prayed and sacrificed for common cause, victory and peace. Together at last, the USS Arizona and the USS Missouri. From pain to pride, from sacrifice to victory, the circle is now complete. We, the people of Hawaii, solemnly promise those who served on this great ship that she will be accorded the love and honor you bestowed upon her during her valiant service. We shall carry on the legacy of victory and peace. God bless the mighty Mo. God bless America.